episode. Kamikaze.
Nuke.
And I'm the right, I think.
You didn't hear shit other than, and I'm kamikaze.
Yeah, I was
Really?
just moving.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, once again, you've tuned into another episode of Blunts and Discussions,
That's
the
right.
Huff or Puff segment every Tuesday at 9 p.m. I'm your bro host, Kamikaze.
And I'm Nuke. and
And I'm Mr. Technical Difficulties.
I'm Mr. Muted Mike on top of the missed the joke and everything. Well, everybody knows, Rod, your mic's still muted. Everybody knows that this is the weekly section, Huff or Puff, the weekly section of Blunts and Discussions that we do live just so we can come kick it with y'all and get y'all input and have some fun, listen to some music, let y'all know what we think, give our notes, listen to what y'all think, and shout some motherfuckers out and maybe critique some motherfuckers at the same time. But every Tuesday, 9 p.m., you've joined, you're here, you already know the deal. But tell somebody else about it so they can watch it with you.
You feel me?
Feel me and shit.
Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. If you got weed on deck, now's the
Yes, I
time.
do. What y'all smoking on out there? Tonight I'm smoking on what the fuck
I'm
is
still
this shit?
smoking out Fruity Pebbles.
This is
Legend.
red cherry. Red cherry.
cherry.
Yes.
That's funny because I got some lemon something, lemon kush or some shit.
Lemon
The
cake's
fruit-
some pretty good smoke.
The fruits are in season.
Ah, yes, the fruit are in fact in season.
Yes. Everywhere you go, you're surrounded by fruits.
And seasons.
In seasons, yeah. That's right.
It gets deeper the more you think about it.
No, this shit's actually pretty good. What y'all fuck with CBD, man? I bought this CBD. Y'all fuck with CBD, man?
I ain't came across any that I felt a noticeable difference.
I kind of have mixed review about it, man, because like I've had it once. I feel like I had it once and it was really good, and then I had it another time and it didn't do shit. So I don't know if I'm always hesitant about like buying it or spending money on it because I don't know what I'm gonna get.
This shit right here that you know what shit almost breaks up like powder, man. It's weird, but it's really good, man. You know, it actually does the trick, man. I'm surprised. Delta 9, they call it.
It does the trick as far as it gets you high.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, it does. Like, you know, not blew out like, you know, like my other bag over here, but I'm just saying,
Like the euphoric feeling of the first cigarette hit of the day.
yeah, you know, but that's, you know what, insane Zane just hit the nail on the head, man. It's relaxing. CBD I need is 1,000 yeah for relax. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. This shit I'm smoking on ain't that, but it works. You know, it does, man. I feel loose. I feel relaxed. You know,
That's what I need in my life. So, maybe I should give it a go because let me tell you what I'm is loose and relaxed.
yeah, man, for real though.
Oh yeah, I'm dead serious. Just to let all that tension out your fucking chest and shoulders and shit from the day.
Yeah, man. No, it's a good CBD is a very good blender. Like it's worth blending just a little bit up in there, man, because it definitely gives you well, like I said, man, bro, you're not zooted out of your mind at all. Like you're not blew out, but it's like I feel relaxed. I feel good. I feel the way that it used to feel when you come home from work back in the day and have a beer. Felt well deserved. Like, there it is. Just a little bit of relaxation. Look at Kamikaze like, holy shit.
I've tried CBD, but I'm just saying I've never found one that. I've also never found an edible I liked. So I don't know. I think I just like weed.
I've definitely gotten high as fuck off of edibles and shit. So I think the trick to that is kind of have a lot of it, and you'll make sure you'll get super fucking lit.
No, that was my problem. It was like 4 cubes. It was like chocolate and cherry, and I don't even like that combination off top.
Well,
But I ate it and ended up. I was on vacation, ended up throwing up in the fucking ocean, riding the waves on a tube and shit, just coasting out in the ocean and shit, surrounded by people. There was nowhere I could go, and the only place I could go was underwater. That's exactly where I threw up.
Jesus.
I've heard that story before, but I love it every time.
Bro, I was just sitting in the raft, the waves it was cool, like pushing me up on the beach and dragging me back out. So I'm just kicking it. And it was just like, oh my God, I'm about to be sick.
Off of edibles.
Because I ate 2 of them, and then somebody was like, yeah, you probably should have ate one. Because it was like 4 cubes, it was like a bar, but it was cut in 4 sections where you could just break it off.
Yeah, you can't do too much of that shit.
And I'm like, fuck this, what? And, take 2 like a fucking asshole. Yeah.
Well, Ride, with that CBD shit, man, what is it? Is it taste good though too, man?
Man, you know what, bro? This one particular, bro, smells so good, bro, that I wish I had it as a goddamn in this motherfucker right now. Like seriously,
Right?
like, it smells great. And for those of you that don't know, here's a little weed historical fact in case some of you weed heads don't know. It's actually documented that marijuana was first discovered by a Chinese emperor who was losing a war, but really liked the smell of weed. And he threw the plants in the fire to give the palace or wherever the fuck he was at that odor, that smell. And he got high off of it and realized, hey, I'm going to conquer my motherfucking enemies. And he did. Like, that's what he said, too. Like, that shit gave me a feeling of, like, clarity. You know what I mean? And he took over, so.
Yeah.
Everybody should remember that.
I really think that was the first time somebody discovered weed, though. I'm sure it was out there. It's probably just the first time wherever they were at.
Well, it's the first time it was documented.
Okay.
It was
in China,
history.
Ancient China. But what about you think about the servant or the slave of that Chinese emperor who brought it to him? He had to know about it. He's like, I'm going to give some of this to the emperor, so he'll take.
No, well, the emperor said he just liked the smell of it.
Yeah, but he's not going out picking his own weeds, man. He's the emperor. He's having people bring him shit like, hey, emperor, look, smell this.
It was also documented at that same time the word ooh-wee actually was done by the same emperor.
Chinese original, it's Mandarin.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
And I quite liked the smell of it.
That's funny as fuck. Ooh-wee is actually Mandarin.
Is it?
Is it really?
Wow.
No.
It sounds like it could be. Oh, yeah.
Ooh-wee is Mandarin for good smoke.
Yeah. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Makes perfect sense. Smelling the bag. Like,
Ooh-wee.
ooh-wee.
I didn't know Snoop could speak fucking Mandarin.
Romanian Kurgans, dated 3500 BC.
Damn, shout out to the facts.
We like facts around here.
Romanian Kurgans, dated Kurgans. That's the first time I've heard that.
The homegirl used to come through with some facts. Jasmine, where the hell are you? Where you been?
Yo. That's interesting, but you like to smell it. How much do you have to grow to throw it in a fire to get the whole fucking everybody high, or did he just get high?
I don't know, but that's what I was advised.
I like this feeling. Perhaps we need a way to contain to a pipe so I can smoke it in my quarters.
Yeah, I don't know, because so did the emperor start smoking it regularly after that, or did he just get high one time and then just go start a war?
You got to also he probably just threw that shit in the fire pit, sat his ass down, thinking about, man, I'm in a fucking war. How the hell do I get out of this situation? Hot box the motherfucking palace. Yeah, look, somebody just said it. Yeah, hot box in the motherfucking palace. Yeah, and we're
3 months
shit,
They
man, I'm good.
I don't really feel like fighting anymore.
Yeah.
Thus, the very first documented hippie era, which was actually in 1505.
Mm. Yeah.
These are Kazi facts. Don't listen to what I'm saying.
Speaking of 1505 or some shit like that, man, we were just talking about the fucking Egyptian palace, not Egyptian palace, but the Egyptian ruins in Arizona and other states. Did you guys know about that? Anybody?
America.
I feel like I've heard
In
that.
America, yeah, it's blocked off by the government. You can't even go in there, man. But they got hieroglyphics and shit in there, and look from the way it looks like it's hella old and it looks ancient. There's some assholes out there that are like, yeah, it was probably fucking made in like 1907 or some shit like that.
1906.
No, 6. Yeah.
Whenever the picture was taken of it happening, it was the year before that.
That's right. No,
Don't
man.
quote me on this though, but I'm pretty sure I heard that they found something similar to that or hieroglyphs or something in the Grand Canyon.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh, I thought you said. Yeah.
Is it Arizona? Oh, the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it's an interesting video. It definitely sounds like a conspiracy fucking theorist video. He's like, it's just some fucking random dude with a YouTube account. He's like, did you know that Arizona has pyramids? It's well documented that. Video. It's like, okay.
Yeah, he was suspecting the motherfucker. I was like, but I don't know, man. But then again, it's like, well, if it's an area that's blocked up by the government, you wouldn't expect to have a biography channel or the History Channel doing an hour-long documentary on what it is and the contents they found inside.
Yeah,
it's blocked off.
Well, they did it about Area 51.
Isn't there a pyramid in Ohio? Like, I swear I read that somewhere or saw something about that too, but it's just under dirt and shit.
The Earth's been around a long time, man. People have been around for a long time. Matter of fact, I was telling Nuke that I saw one thing, bro. Like, it was like I can't even think it was made out of stone, man. It was huge, but it had a bunch of holes drilled in it. They don't know what it's for, right?
Hmm.
But archaeologists and contractors and anybody can tell, like, at the speed that these holes were being drilled, this wasn't just people twisting on it. This was moving hella fast to make precise holes. So it's like, well, where's that technology at? Because they're dating it at least 50,000 years old.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe we fucked up once before as a fucking human race and shit, and
lost all the knowledge that had been gained up into a certain point, and then the Dark Ages, like, who knows what we lost in the Dark Ages?
Yeah, I mean, there was a time where we had concrete. As far as but they lost the secret how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, they had sidewalks and roads and all that, and then they didn't know how to do the shit. And yeah, hence, like you said, Dark Ages, people were lost in the motherfucker. Like, nobody knows how to do shit.
It's probably after like a catastrophe, though, I would imagine. And the people that did survive, that do have the knowledge, who are you going to tell?
Right. What are they going to do with it? They're just trying to fucking survive the plague and fucking get a loaf of bread for the fucking week.
Yeah, fuck man. Eat some potatoes and get some fresh carrots and shit. Yeah, that's all it's about.
Don't you want to know how to make concrete?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the top of the list. Oh, yeah, shit. You think somebody would. Really? But yeah.
Like, we're not rebuilding for another 400 years, so we're good on concrete. We're not worried about concrete for a while.
Think how many times probably humanity has been reset, though.
Makes you wonder, bro.
Right.
It makes you wonder.
Like, if there's things on Earth that we can't duplicate, and they say it's even older than that, like those were built on top of something else, or certain, not like Giza. I don't know, but I know that there was things that looked like they were older underneath things that were built on top of it, but it was still some ancient shit.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Whoa, it's fucking deep.
I was just about to say this though. Like, every civilization in other words, every civilization that we know about has had a reset. And they keep talking about the Great Reset. You guys heard that shit? Like the Great Reset? It's historically, not in recorded time, as far as like going there and grab a book that tells you all about what happened and shit. But, like they say that every X amount of years, civilization gets to such and such, and then a great reset happens, and it kind of makes you wonder because Nuke was just telling me some interesting shit the other day about something Elon Musk said about he's trying to shut down a artificial intelligence program that they're working on. Like he's trying to stop all scientists from working on advanced AI because it's starting to figure itself out, which makes sense. Because remember, I told y'all, I don't know if I told Blunts and Discussions, but I'm sure I told y'all, like they found it. Scientists actually found that these AI computer chips or whatever the hell found a way to reproduce themselves. Did I show y'all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they hacked into a factory or the control settings of the factory that made the same fucking robot that it was.
Who did?
Like I heard of that happening. Like it was an AI that like took control over and tried to create more of itself.
Oh, the AI did. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it found a way to make baby its. Like it was crazy, bro. Like it's under a microscope and everything. You don't remember me telling y'all that? Nobody remembers me saying that shit.
I still can't wrap my head around what you mean by baby its. Like how does little robots that grow?
Bro, not necessarily that grow, but like give it the life function that they could literally see under a microscope. Like it reproduced itself in microisms. Like this thing is alive. It made itself. It doesn't have a heartbeat, but artificial intelligence, it recreated something that's alive. It was the birth of something that they didn't have any control over. It just did it itself,
Yeah. It's the very near future. Fucking like imagine.
I don't think so.
Like imagine like you work on a computer and an AI system that is designed to be just knowledgeable, to contain and be logical and use its learned information to make decisions and answer questions specifically. So you're like, hey robot, what's 4 times 4, and it knows the answer. Well, now you can start asking questions like, hey, what color is the sky? And then like the final question where you're like, hey, have you ever thought why don't you kill humanity? And then you end up making a robot that can answer that question. You know what I mean? Like
there's an app on the I don't know if any of y'all have seen it, but on Facebook, or I'm usually on Facebook more than Instagram or anything else. But sorry, Pornhub notification. No, they there's on there right now. There's an app that you can get that says ask AI, artificial intelligence, to write about anything, and it will literally, you can say anything you want to, bro, and it will write out. You were just telling me this, Nuke, but I saw it myself. It will really literally write out anything you wanted to in depth and super intelligent and all makes sense. Like anything you wanted to ask, bro. Anything you want to ask it, it will.
Yeah, at a level in which a college paper would be graded high. You know what I mean? Like that's how good it is. Like I was gonna try to pull up a video. This DJ from fucking Europe, right? Some European fucking rave music DJ, right? There's a short video, you can find the video. But he basically says he went to a website. In the website, there's a website that will sound like any rapper that you want it to sound like, or any musician. And then there's another website that will write a verse in the style of any rapper or musician that you write a song in the style. So he goes to 2 websites, gets lyrics, goes to another website and turns the text into audio. And he did it in in the voiceover impression of Eminem, and it sounded like Eminem. And then he goes to his shows out in Europe, and he has some like he has an Eminem sample that's never been heard because it was AI generated.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Like it sounds straight up like Eminem, and it was basically like it was like Eminem sounded like, you know, rave music, something like it. It was an Eminem sample, but it was AI created. So like,
it's like deep fake except audio. Like you can,
yeah,
it's almost identical.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there with like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Somebody doing like Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions, but it's not even an impression. It's not a person doing it. It's the AI doing it from text, no less. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not even like it listened to your voice and then try to copy you. It did it from text and read it and understood it from punctuation and context and its own decisions to make inflections on certain words and all that shit. Like,
well, it's constantly learning, man. That's what I'm saying. Like you give these things too much power. Andrew says here, man, artificial intelligence takes over military complex, destroys world with the nukes.
Yep, me and the other nukes. All the nukes around the world.
It's possible, man, but I kind of think that it probably won't because most simulations that they've ran, this is another thing that I actually was just watching a video about not that long ago, is that artificial intelligence also understands that nuclear warfare of any kind, just they don't really give a fuck about us. They say, yeah, to run humanity, humanity's done, but it also destroys them. You know what I mean? So nobody wants that. Even in World War III scenarios and shit, like all the computers are like, nope, don't do that. You know, it'd be all bad. Everybody knows that shit's bad. You know. But yeah, AI robot said it was afraid to die, didn't want to be turned off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was telling you about that Elon Musk shit was like him and a bunch of other head of technology companies signed some sort of petition and like an agreement to try to slow down, if not stop the advancement in AI computing as far as like just it's going too fast or it's going too big too fast. And you know, a lot of the reaction is like, well, even if Elon Musk and all of his fucking nerd technology fucking companies stop, there's going to be somebody who's not stopping. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
You know, like China's not going to stop, Russia's not going to stop. You know what I mean? Like,
because it's a weapon. It's become weaponized.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not about to just not fucking. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's an arms race.
It's an arms race.
Yeah.
Shout out to Levi Smith, everybody. It's been a while, just passed away. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. It's unfortunate.
On the other hand, I feel like as many dangers as there is, like, isn't this what we need to speed up? Like, as a whole, humans, like, we're slow.
Right.
You know, like, how are we going to have these big old crafts in the stations? And I don't know. I just feel like that's probably how we're going to elevate to wherever other time dimension.
Yeah, it's the next step of the evolution of man. Is to
they can figure out what we can't figure out in fucking a few seconds. What would take us probably.
Well, they say that human beings are only about literally 2% smarter than gorillas, or you know, gorillas and shit. Gorillas, monkeys, apes. So if you think that there's another species out there or an artificial intelligence that's just 2% smarter than you, bruh, you know what I mean? That's a whole lot. 2% is a huge number. You know what I mean?
Right. That's AI. That's going to be AI, like, if it isn't already.
Shout out to 2001 Space Odyssey, in case you guys haven't seen it. This whole conversation, all I keep seeing in my head is Dave.
I can't let you do that, Dave.
You know that one, Kazi? No? Oh, man.
See, I didn't watch the movie, but I know a lot of the references.
Man, that movie was off the chain, man. Came out in 1969. There's a lot of conspiracy around there. that the guy who actually did the movie, Stanley Kubrick, who's done Eyes Wide Shut, a gang of creepy ass movies, The Shining, etc., that he was putting little hints in there about that the moon landing was fake. His camera angles, bruh, are off the chain, even by today's standards. And this was 1969, bruh, the year that we landed on the moon. Right? Yeah. What are you doing, Dave?
I can't let you do that, Dave.
Can't let you do that, Dave.
Well, they're going to shut us down, man. They're going to shut us down. All right. We paid him off.
Who's ready for this Huff and Puff, man? Let's get into this, man. Huh? Let's do this. I got
right.
Got to, yeah, exactly. Well, some of y'all sent in some that came in and they're not in WAV formats. I had the opportunity to check. And because they're not in WAV formats, they're not getting, I'm sorry, they're not in WAV or MP3 formats. You got them in an MP4, and we're not playing YouTube links because every time we do, we get flagged. So we're not going to do that. And
come on, guys.
Come on, you got to do better than that.
You there? Are you there? All right, you're there.
Yeah, they're there. All right. All right, man. So let me pull this up for y'all, man. So the first submission that we got that came in for Huff or Puff, and I put them down. We didn't get a chance to talk about all this earlier, man. But who the hell is this?
King Coda.
King Coda with Narcissist. Shout out to King Coda. Huff or Puff, y'all. Vote in the comments.
I tell a chick to kick rocks and flip flops, new coda, new motor. 36 cylinder block, I'm Wu-Tang driven, 2 chains different, 2 fangs dripping, Liu Kang kicking, butane spitting on a throne that you can't sit in. Funny how it's the loser, now you can't fit in. Honey, you can come over, but you ain't living. Money, I plan to get it, but you can't spend it. Getting Bruce Wayne vengeance on these 2-faced bitches. You in the presence of a legend, stay timid. Her life's a beach, I hope she fucks like Venice. Something to see, one eye on it like a minion, but it still won't cloud my vision. Stay distant, I'm looking past you begging for attention. $300 frames make the shade hit different. Fake critics lane switching, women taking off their linens just for me. It's fucking raw, Chef Ramsay in the kitchen. Look, I got an AK brain embraced with an 8-bit fuse. So maybe I just mix spray inside of this 8-crate booth. Metaphorically, ready to figure out what's been in store for me. Ready to take Megan Trainor on tour with me. Get to know her morally. Throw in the towel when she gets a load of me. Then only fans and only green with potency that's notably got me in a trance. My soul is 4 degrees. No more Mr. Locally. About to hit the country, then it's globally. Already seen the world a preteen and I was overseas. Fuck that, I'ma brag about it. Got the game mounted, ain't no way about it. Keep pounding, no fair. But like John Wayne Gacy, I stay clowning. Put it to rest, I'm the best. You can tell Khaled. All skills valid, baby, this is real talent. Blown out of context, though I'm being honest. Should've slapped the devil right in front of little Nas X.
Well, that indie was pretty bad.
Man, you barred out super bars. Man, you need a hook though, because that whatever was going on there just sounded like it should be part of the beat, and it just slowed way down the momentum and energy you had. You brought it back though with the second verse, but I feel like there's room in there for a dope hook to keep it going. But I'm puffing it. You barred the fuck out.
Go ahead, Nope.
I'm puffing it too, man. I think there. I wouldn't say there's necessarily something wrong with the beat or the chorus, but taste-wise, I would have probably did it a little different as far as getting maybe a more serious sounding beat instead of something that's so loopy and just kind of one-dimensional. Like you can, I think, because yeah, like Ozzy said, man, he barred out through the whole shit. I fucking thought it was really good writing. And the writing outshined the fucking beat in a lot of ways. So the beat had a vibe, and you know, you killed it. But you know, just from engineers, producers' point of view, I'd have liked to see something done more with the beat. But I'm a Puff it too.
My Huffy bite chain can flow better.
Nice snap.
You know what, man? I'm sitting here, man. Who the hell was this again, man? I'm sorry, the banner's not there anymore. King Coda, bruh. That mix on there, it's very clean, but there's no bass. Like, I'm sitting in front of a sub. I got a subwoofer right here. So I'm hearing everything through my, professional speaker monitors, the sub, the whole nine. The bass is there, but it's not. Like, that shit's not rattling at all. If it would have been rattling, I'd have been like, bruh, this shit's going. Like, the mix could have been a little bit better, man, but I'm telling you, man, like, I'm puffing it.
Did you catch the what sample that was?
No.
On the chorus? Did either one of you get it?
Nope.
It was Sex and Candy. It was like, I smell sex and candy in here. Who's that lying?
I was looking for the narcissist.
Yeah, I don't know where that went. But you know, but then I also kind of feel what Nuke was saying too. Like, yeah, you know, a different beat might have made what you were saying shine a little bit more because yeah, you had bars, bro. But
yeah,
you know, in all honesty, it's like I probably wouldn't play it in the cut list more than once. But
I didn't mind the beat
I did
with
like
the
the song.
vibe. I didn't mind the beat with the vibe he came with. Like, if you did put that in the venue, it's going.
right.
But it just maybe needed some beat breaks or something just to make it, you know, there was a lot of bars where the beat could have dropped on the rhyming word or something, you know, just to build the energy, you know. But I just got lost in the hook though, because it just slowed way down to and then back in with the gas. But
So is this a 3-puffer? Just so
Yeah.
we're clear?
Yeah.
Yep.
Advancement.
The mix that thing.
Forgot to run. Yo, tougher puff, y'all. Tougher puff, y'all. Yo. Tougher puff, y'all.
Was that in the video or were you just doing it?
No, I just did that right there. Just good. I know. It was, right?
Yeah. It fit. Whatever it was, it fit.
It was a puffable fucking puffer puff, y'all. All right.
I'll puff that intro.
Yeah, puff that intro. Matter of fact, before we forget, man, guys, we kind of owe it to Nuke to go ahead and lay some verses down on that Huff or Puff intro that Nuke did. You know, I was thinking about
intro.
Yeah, what'd you say? I hope you don't get huffed on this episode of Blunts and Discussions. So fire up some blunts and drums and percussion. Some shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
You remember that, Kazi, or no?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember what it sounds like, but I do remember getting that in the email, I think, right?
Yeah.
You emailed it.
Yeah. I was inspired to write that because I was like, all right, I'll just write a little bit and then I'll fucking alley-oop it to y'all motherfuckers and shit. And then there's like, no.
It went out of bounds.
Yeah, it went out of bounds. I was like, yeah. They're like, I don't want to.
I'm gonna do it though, man. I'm gonna do it, man. I gotta do my New York thing.
It was just some fucking around shit, just playing around. Inspired. I was inspired to do a song. Like, we need a theme song, man. We need to change our fucking intro every now and then. It just needs to change.
It does. That's true. That's true. We're gonna let Kazi bar out on the next Huff or Puff banner. You know.
Yeah, we'll do a battle, and then whoever wins first place gets to battle Kamikaze.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait
He
a
just
minute.
put some shit on his plate. Kazi
Yeah,
doesn't like that.
I'm not even a battle rapper.
Mm.
I'm a truth spitter.
Who wants to battle Nuke? Somebody ought to battle
I'm not
Nuke.
a rapper though. I'm like that super hot fire. I'm not a rapper though. I just put some jokes in rhyme form sometimes.
I could channel the energy and put something together, but it's like I don't know. That's just never really been my
repertoire.
You're like, man, well, I ain't gonna get bodied or nothing. So, but
I've done a diss track though. Like I've done them, but I'm not like doing clever bars and shit. I'm literally saying the truth. You know, like
insults.
I'm
just factual insults.
Yeah, I'm not really like I'm
a no Vaseline type of motherfucker when it comes
putting
to
math problems together in my flow or no shit. I'm just like
that came out wrong. Moving on. Oh,
moving on.
Moving on.
What happened?
Nothing. Made a bad joke. Backfired on myself. All right. The next one I got coming up here, bruh. Where's it at? Boom. Hold on. Here we go. This is gonna be interesting, man. This came in the email, and I did not play it yet. LB Sickening and Afro Man. Cause I got high. Right? That's the
that's Afro Man, yeah.
I feel like we heard this. I know we've heard a track with Afro Man on it.
Really? Have we really?
I could be wrong.
Well, it's called I Made It. So if he didn't make it the first time, hopefully he makes it this time. You know, but Afro Man and LB Sickening.
It might not have been him. Sorry about
Afro Man and LB Sickening. I made it. Huff or Puff, y'all vote in the comments.
Even though I dropped out of high school because I got high, I'm cool. Never slowed down by the malt liquor. I still made the dollar bills come quicker. I'm a rapper, but I used to be homeless. But you never found me microphoneless. I used to sleep in my car. Now I'm a worldwide superstar. I used to be locked up in jail. Now I'm free worldwide, getting my mail. I had no women, now I got so many, my head be swimming. I used to be piss-po, now I got major dough. I used to be skinny, now I eat plenty. I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive. I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive. I made it. People can't stand me. The music industry tried to ban me. Hypocrites try to cancel my shows, but the rap fans love my flows. Haters try to troll me, but late at night, their girlfriends hold me. They tried to blackball me, but I already got black balls, G. I hit the blunt and wonder, am I really just a one-hit wonder? How many hits do you need? Only one, unless it's weed. Adams County Sheriff threw a raid. They didn't find nothing, I'm about to get paid. Born in 74, a ghetto resident, 2024, now I'm running for president. I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive. I made it through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive.
Afro Man made it and I'm on my way. I got to open up for him way back in the day. I think that place was Peabody's, Cleveland, Ohio. Man, you know that night I looked like, bro. Afro Man passing up those pre-roll joints while he was singing on stage, and it was on point. I think that night I brought my sister with me. Her and her homegirl would take on biggies. The night was so fresh and the place was so packed that when I hit that stage, it's like I just said crack. I got addicted to the music and I never gave up. I want those Cadillac rims, not this yellow toy trucker truck. I'm working hard every day, perfecting my craft. I might rap up other stuff, but I don't live in the past. I got a future. And I'm working hard like every single day, so when I'm dead, it my people will say that I made it.
Through the traps of life, through the stress and strife. I made it past 25, I'm still alive.
Yeah, like
I made it
through
the traps of life,
I made it.
Through the stress and strife, I made it. Past 25, I'm still alive. I made it. Through the traps of life. Through the stress and strife, I made it. Past 25,
I like that. I made it.
The chorus is that.
I didn't like it at first. Like, I didn't want to like it because I'm like, man, it's like the most basic flow pattern of rap. But by like the hook, I'm like, you know, it's got something to it.
That's Afro Man in a fucking nutshell. Like, you just described Afro Man's whole fucking catalog. Like, it's like you don't like it at first, and then you're like, it's kind of charming.
Yeah, it's got something to it.
Like, but
And
it's
LB
so
Sickening
fucking
wasn't bad on it either, man. I don't know. I'll puff it, man.
I'm gonna puff it.
Yeah, it had a vibe to it. That I made it. Like, that was catchy as shit.
right.
Yeah, no, there was something to it, man. Like, you know, really, when you think about it, like, shit, I made it past 25. You know,
Yeah, that's some real shit.
he's
Bro.
some real shit.
I just want. There was another video of Afro Man as far as what he's been up to lately. He fucking had his wherever he's staying. He had the sheriff's office of that county come and run up in his house and shit, and he's got it all on video. Like, he's got surveillance cameras in his house, and he wrote a whole music video about it. Like, the sheriffs came up in my house and crashed my gate and shit. Like,
Yeah, he's old school, man. I gotta
Yeah.
check that out. I haven't seen that yet, but
yeah,
he's an old
like-
school dude, and he's a solid dude too. Like, he's a street dude
Right.
too. Like, you know, the dude's been around and shit, man. But
yeah. I've always fucked with Afro Man.
well, I
He's got
haven't
his own
always
shit.
stuck with him, but you know, I respect the dude for what he does and shit.
Yeah,
I smoked with him
same shit.
before at a show
Yeah.
somewhere out there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Dude, he was in like a lime green suit, looked like he had on like some Stacey Adams, or I don't know what he had on. And then he's wearing a big fur coat that matched the whole shit.
Yeah.
Like, and we're passing around a fucking bowl and shit. We're not smoking a joint, a blunt. We're smoking a bowl.
I do like Afro Man because I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
like,
He's
yeah,
a real one. He's he's down to earth.
yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm a puff it too then, man. I mean, I'm like, this is definitely
3 puffs.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely almost
Well,
it's almost biased. It's almost biased because I do fuck with Afro Man, like, since, you know, his whole vibe. Like, that first single that he had, Because I Got High, it was so out of left field and so absurd, but everybody liked it. And then you listen to his album, and it really was like more of that same, just being himself. It wasn't the best, craziest shit you ever heard, but he had a lot of catchy shit to it. He had some funny humor to it. He was like self-deprecating on this shit. He's like, man, he had a skit on there like, man, we ain't gonna sell none of these motherfucking albums, bro. Like, let's go back home and shit. Like,
You're right.
like he's just a cool ass dude, man, and that shit shines through his music, man. So I'm a fan.
So you're puffing it. 3
Yeah.
puffs.
Woo!
Damn, that's loud.
We Sickening, you did your thing on there, man. I was listening because I wanted to hear, and mathematically, you did good.
Yeah, I was waiting for the third verse too, and yeah, he held that shit down. That's a good
3
feature.
puffs, man. Congratulations. Moving on.
Moving on.
Fucking Afro Man ain't getting huffed on blunts or discussions on my fucking watch.
Yeah, that's right. Oh God. Okay. Who we got next? What's it say? I put them in order.
Chaos. Track is called Real No More.
Chaos. Real No More. Huff or Puff. Y'all vote in the comments.
Chaos, the drama starter. Back to the hood. The mixtape.
These niggas ain't real. I had to learn that the hard way. Penitentiary bail, doing time day for day. Going to the sword for what I'm facing, I never fold. Niggas threaten me with pistol play, but turn around and tone all over paperwork. But them the niggas you hang around, birds of a feather, I guess you are who you hang around. Cuz got killed by his partner over a dice game. Cut from a different cloth, these niggas ain't bred the same. Everybody claim they real, but I don't see how niggas will turn. Stay way before you go to pre-trial. Fill out with your partner, got some bread or a bitch. He wasn't your nigga anyway, cause that ain't real nigga shit.
Shit ain't the same. These niggas fucking up the game. These niggas ain't real no more. These niggas lame. See, they don't come from where I came. These niggas ain't real no more. Shit ain't the same. These niggas fucking up the game. These niggas ain't real no more. These niggas lame. See, they don't come from where I came. These niggas ain't real no more.
Y'all niggas ain't real no more. Jealousy and envy make y'all kill over hoes. A lot of niggas saying names. Who got that cocaine? Telling on they Mexicans, snitching on they next again. I don't even fuck with friends. Most of them niggas fake as fuck. Always got my family with me, bitch. I'm getting my weight up. Focus gotta stay up, cause Jack is there, weight up. And I ain't for the niggas shit, cause niggas they don't pay up. And I'm the first nigga from my town out here putting it down. Fuck niggas, you out of bounds. We don't like your kind around. Hate to see me when I come. Everybody say my name. I'm eating like a boss, nigga. You eating like a middleman.
Shit ain't the same. These niggas fucking like a game. These niggas ain't real no more. These niggas lame. See, they don't come from where I came. These niggas ain't real no more. Shit ain't the same. These niggas fucking like a game. These niggas ain't real no more. These niggas lame. See, they don't come from where I came. These niggas frown when you up and smile when you down. Then when you change for the better, they don't come around. I see the jealousy, the hate, and the wicked ways. These niggas won't be satisfied till I'm in the grave. Feel like I can't trust the soul, niggas plotting on me. That's the reason why I gotta keep the rocket on me. If you know me, then you know just how I'm rocking, homie. I remember way back when my nigga Rocket told me that these niggas ain't real no more. Shit ain't the same. These niggas fucking up the game. These niggas ain't real no more. These niggas lame. See, they don't come from where I came. These niggas ain't real no more. Shit ain't the same. These niggas fucking up the game. These niggas ain't real no more. These niggas lame. See, they don't come from where I came. These niggas ain't real no more.
Puff.
Man,
That hook though.
that hook was off the chain, bro. You got a good ass voice, man, and your bass line was slapping. Middle verse, I don't know who that was. Yeah, I could have dissed him, or I don't know. He slowed it down a lot for me. You know, that's my opinion. Like, he just slowed it down a lot. It wasn't bad, but it sounded like that shit was fucking going. You know what I mean? And then he came in and it was like, kind of lost some momentum there. You know, but hey, that shit, hey, bro, he had some bars in there, bro. He said motherfuckers turned state before, man.
Before pre-trial shit.
Before pre-trial. Oh, you heard it? Yeah. He said motherfuckers started state before pre-trial. Like, the rats are jumping over each other to snitch as quick as possible. Like, bro. Yep.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Good song, man. I'm fucking puffing that shit, bro.
I'm running that back in the Cutlass.
Man, bro.
Yes, it is a perfect example of fucking Cutlass in the runability, or running in the Cutlass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get in the Cutlass and play this shit. Fucking, this is one. This is exactly what the fuck Ozzy's always talking about. Like, I wouldn't play it in the Cutlass. Like, yeah, this is one you could.
That vibe, that whole vibe, like that's
solid.
Yeah, super solid.
Yeah, but I did hear what you were saying about the second verse, man. Like, it was almost like his timing was a little off, so they started pulling shit out of the beat so that you can just kind of focus on. There was almost a rhythm change to his to his cadence of the last part of the second verse, which I would almost like. I was thinking like, man, it'd be tight if you actually just leaned in. Like his tempo was a little off than what the tempo was, or just the way he was delivering it. And I was like, man, I was thinking like, man, it'd be tight to accentuate that shit and actually change the beat up a little bit. But by the time you get into doing all that production shit, you're already back to the chorus. So I see why it's arranged the way that it is. But yeah, the chorus is a super fucking slapper, man. Like
that bass line was hard as fuck. That bass line makes up a lot of what, in my opinion, when Kazi's like the Cutlass. That bass line does something. It's that bend, boom, boom, boom. Like,
song that sounded in that lane right there. I'm running it back.
Yep, I'm running that shit back. I'm at the red light cranking this motherfucker up. So
that's the kind of music you start weaving the lanes and shit.
My arms hanging a little harder out the window than it normally does.
I just feeling myself. Doing
Man.
85 miles an hour down the fucking 55.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. I don't have that clip, but if I did, that's what I'd run right now.
Yeah, I thought you.
Goddamn right.
I thought you were gonna say the clip of Kamikaze where you drove up next to him on the freeway and he was playing some shit off of GTA.
Country music
radio.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
I forgot about that.
Okay.
What you listening to, man? Yeah, good looking.
Yeah. I don't think
Kamikaze caught.
The way it out as I took off and shit.
Yeah.
The production behind that shit. The music fades down as he drives away.
Oh man. Okay, so we gotta run that. We gotta run that puff real quick.
Everybody, turn the fucking speakers down.
Yeah, turn your earphones down. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, you guys. I'll fix that for next week. That's fucking.
Bro, we're on a 3-puff streak right now.
We are.
We
are. Shit, man, you got to spit some bars about that, bro. Go ahead. That's not what you do. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and run the next one here. The next one, where's the banner? I made it. We're on a 3-puff streak. This name sounds like it's about to end abruptly. The name of this man is called Slim Beans. Oh Lord, not Slim Beans.
Oh shit.
Well,
that was fucking
Slim Beans, and the name of the song is called Run It Up. Yeah, motherfucker is ready for that loudness shit. Take the motherfucking earbuds out.
He said, "I think this is about to come to an abrupt end."
Of y'all.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, look, motherfuckers. By the time you get that shit fixed, yeah, I'm gonna fix it. I'm sorry.
We're like 45 episodes in or some shit.
God damn.
I Ben had the headphones, so I'm like, yeah, I know.
All right, Slim Beans, y'all. Run it up. Out in the comments.
Surfer.
Slim B, you a boss ass bitch. Always on your shit. Fuck what they say. The broke can't relate. You a boss ass bitch. Always on your shit. Fuck what they say. The broke can't relate. Bad bitch, nice body done up. Fuck his brains out to the sun up. Get money, talk, let's shut up. Bougie bitch, I act real stuck up. All I know is getting to the paper. Pay me now and we can talk later. Hell nah, I ain't doing no favors without you, baby. I'm getting money like Jada. Little bitch, but I'm way too cocky. In my way, bitch, call me Rocky. All I hate can't never shit stop me. Join the camp or bitch, just watch me. No new friends, you hoes too roxy. Time is money, you hoes won't cost me. Benjamin, I call him Poppy. Keep me nice and keep me flossing. Boss ass bitch. Always on your shit. Fuck what they say. The broke can't relate. You a boss ass bitch. Always on your shit. Fuck what they say. The broke can't relate. Big bank, take little banks. Fucking good, bitch, cause you can't. Rich pussy Hillary Banks. Dope sex, make her wanna stay. Boss bitch, always on replay. Women hustle harder, fuck what he say. Get into the bag. I got 3 ways, get into it fast. I'm in a relay, blowing money fast. I'm getting repaid. Fucking with you niggas was a mistake. No anime nigga eat this. Can't love with the money. I'm on a rich day. Boss ass bitch. Run it up. Always on your shit. Run it up. Fuck what they say. The broke can't relate. You a boss ass bitch. Run it up. Always on your shit. Run it up. Fuck what they say. The broke can't relate. Run it up.
Man, that shit was fucking whack.
I'm fucking with it. I'm puffing it. I felt like the first verse, the second half got a little not as strong as the rest of the verses, both of them, but and she ended strong though. It's not necessarily my type of vibe necessarily, but it was a vibe nonetheless.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That god damn. Yeah, I don't know. Well,
She was barring out though.
of course, as far as I'm concerned tonight.
She was barring out on some of that shit.
You know what, man? It just seemed real typical. Like, when there's fucking 5,000 other songs out there saying the same shit. I'm a
It
boss
did,
ass
but
bitch. I'll
but
do
that
this,
was-
that. Like, yeah, god damn. That's all you got. I
That
just said
wasn't
that
bad.
last week, didn't I? Like, some other bitch sent some shit in. It was like the same fucking song. Did I just say that? I just said that shit. No?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of leaning towards agreeing with you there. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was very simple, man. Like, it was catchy, but like, even with catchy, it's almost like too common of a, there's nothing that sticks out from the next person who makes a song that's pretty similar to this, you know what I mean? So I think it was, it had the structure and it had the talent, but I think there is some creative element kind of that could spur it in something more of give you more of a long lasting effect instead of just being kind of like a neutral vibe. Like, yeah, you're snapping, but like Ryan said, there's a million songs out there that sound like this shit. You know what I mean?
Saying the same shit.
But rap has always been like that though. Like it's definitely a formula song, but I mean it's not a bad version of that particular.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel that too because I am on the fence about it, man. Because
why she got to be a bitch? Well, because she said I'm a boss ass bitch 5,000 times.
Yeah, baddest boss bitch.
Yeah, I'm the baddest boss bitch. Well, you're the one that said it.
Yeah, I thought that was the title. That was like
that's what I'm saying.
That was your
pronouns. Boss ass bitch.
Don't you dare get offended now.
Right.
Those are her chosen pronouns, and we have to call her that. Boss bitch.
I mean,
And I subconsciously thought about that before I said it, just so everybody knows. You said it 5,000 times. I did.
Yeah, I was joking too.
Yeah, I don't know. I just expected more out of it, man. It just wasn't it. Wasn't it? Like I said, man, there's 5,000 songs out there that sound exactly the same, So I'm huffing it.
God damn it.
I'd like to hear you on like a darker beat too.
Yeah,
I bet you would go.
Yeah, me too, man. Like I want to hear something else, man. I think I'm gonna huff this too, but I really would like to hear something more. If you have songs that are like kind of something more than just I'm a boss bitch, man.
Yeah, that's where that's
that was like the whole theme of the song.
That was the whole theme of the song. I'm a boss ass bitch.
Cool.
It's content. Okay.
I puffed it.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just saying, bro. Man, is anybody can you really seriously deny that there's 5,000 other songs out there that sound exactly the same?
Yeah, but I don't feel like you need to sit down and write a track, and this has got to be groundbreaking. I don't feel like that. I feel like, man, whatever that beat's talking about, you just connect the dots. That's just, you just make music. So that might have came out, but I'm not defending or anything like that.
No, I get it.
I understand totally what you're saying, but it's like we all kind of do it in a way.
The other
For
thing
sure.
that irritated me, yeah, that's true. But the other thing that irritated me about it was that none of that, the piano. It just went on and on and on. It was the same riff for 3 minutes straight. I
like the run it up, and I've heard a lot of run it ups in songs, but it was just like that run it up, like it fit. What she did on that beat, that's what it was calling for. You couldn't. What else are you gonna do on there? Some deep, groundbreaking shit.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I think it's just the beat. Like you're kind of like us as rappers are at the mercy of
the track.
The producer, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good
I agree.
point.
So
it's hard to look at it with because we don't know the context. You know what I mean? Like there is context to this shit as far as it being a personal taste thing. I think that kind of influences it more than anything. Like because it's like I don't know. I definitely think there's talent there, but I think if I hear her ability and be like, well, I feel like you can either push yourself to write something that's like, I don't know. And again, I see what you're saying, Kazi, because it's kind of like, man, sometimes you're just writing a verse and you're not trying to write the best fucking verse you've ever wrote in your life and shit. And people don't look at it like that. So when we have, a minute or two and try to grade it as a song that's, presented out here as a embodiment of what this person's capable of, it's kind of it's a small
it's not
selection.
fair.
It's not fair at all. That's the sad part about the whole fucking situation we got here. So, but I mean, I guess from the beginning we always say like potential is not one of the grading stipulations and shit, and what they're able to do compared to what they presented to us, and how I look at it as far as my own taste palette. I would like to hear this person, go a little harder and shit as far as like. I don't know, but it's like I don't know. I don't know. It's a taste thing. I'm just three guys with an opinion.
You are.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Is there a move on?
No, there is no move on. So what was the officials here?
2 huffs and a puff.
Ooh, so
right? It was a huff for Nuke. It was a huff for
I think
Ryan.
I'm just gonna save everybody's ears from another woo and go ahead and huff the song.
That music sounds like shit.
I like it.
Yeah. I don't feel like it needed all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel that video needed to be played. we need a close perspective of whether or not that was deserved.
Slim B sent in another one though. Like I said, I do want to hear something else.
Should have gave her the short.
Kill that noise, man. Shit.
Woo! We're gonna get the shit now. Shit. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Man.
That's a little more charming than fucking double toilet scene.
Just because you said that music sounds like shit. Oh man, yeah, that's bad. So I got some work to do. I got to fix Kazi's loud ass 3-puffer woo.
Yep.
And I got to get something a little more subtle that's not hurting everybody's feelings, right?
Yeah. But let's hang on to this one for those times where we do want to actually hurt somebody's feelings,
They just X'd out the whole program just right now. Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm never watching that again. Unsubscribe. See it drop 1.
No, it happens. It happens every now and again.
But again, just to
piece of shit. Yeah, right.
We hear it one time through, and we have to make an opinion whether we like it or not. And all music doesn't work that way. Sometimes you run it back 5 times, then it grew on you. So don't let this discourage you from your dreams. And send us another one.
For sure.
I listen.
Yeah. include some context. I always like Ryan doesn't want to sit through a whole fucking three-page essay about your life and shit. But if you send in a track, you can give us a paragraph and shit and tell us what's up and shit as far as who made the beat, if you made the beat, where it came from. You know what I mean? Like, give us a little bit of context so we could, I think we can.
And what excludes you from being the boss bitch compared to other bitches that think they're boss bitches?
Right. I mean, yeah, you can, if you want to write a brief essay on explaining that.
You could always reach out to artificial intelligence. They'll write an essay for you.
I think that's a topic for next week's show.
Thought we already discussed that.
Or was it earlier?
Yeah, we discussed that earlier.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, see you later.
It's about that time.
It's about that time.
That was all right.
Yeah, I'm sorry about there was 3 people that sent in some submissions, man. But like I said, we're not playing YouTube videos. We're not playing MP4s. It's got to be WAV or MP3 only. So we certainly appreciate everybody tuning in.
Pause for clicking on something.
Yeah, pause for the somebody out there was feeling me. That's right. We can go ahead and wrap it on up. Next Tuesday we'll be here, y'all. The discussions from earlier tonight will be released Saturday 5 p.m. only on Blunts and Discussions on YouTube. Check it out. Make sure y'all like and subscribe if y'all are here already right now and you haven't hit that like button. Come on, hit the like button, man. Don't treat me like a side bitch. Just hit the like. All right.
Declare your love on the internet. Put your relationship status to in a relationship with Blunts and Discussions.
That's right. It don't take you nothing but a motherfucking click of the thumb. That's it.
We're official.
And we're official. So we want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you tune in next week. We'll let Kamikaze go ahead and take us on out of here.
I got to end it. So you got to start it.
How do I usually start it, bro?
I got something for you guys. Remember these? Go ahead and
go ahead
and get you one of these sweatshirts, man. Same email that y'all send it to as far as the beats and the songs y'all sending. Blunts, the letter N, discussions @gmail.com. And just tell us you want to get one of these hoodies, and we'll get your contact information, get everything sorted out. You'll be freshest motherfucker on the block.
That's right. Nah, some real shit, man. I had to send mine to the cleaners today.
Yeah,
I got a little bit of pen ink on it. I had to get it out of there because I care about my stuff.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, familiar. But thank you everybody for joining in the chat. Keep an eye out. What'd you say? Saturday 5 p.m. for the discussion.
The video will drop. Yep.
That's the next drop. And then we'll be back Tuesday to kick it with y'all, do some more songs, send some more songs in. Tell people you know to send us some songs. Give them our contact, and we'll see you next week. But thanks again for joining. I'm Nuke.
I'm the Ride.
And I'm Kamikaze, and this is Blunts and Discussions. Peace.
Get the fuck